Hey everyone, very warm welcome to this third in the series video on Metamask. This video is going to talk you through how you can add a custom network into your Metamask wallet and how you can engage Metamask with your Ledger device. So you're keeping your funds a lot more secure because they're in cold storage, and then when you want to actually access them, you can connect your Ledger device into your Metamask. So that's what the video is going to be about. I'm going to be fairly concise because I appreciate that your time is valuable. So what we've done, first video was all about the setup of the desktop wallet. Second one was integrating the mobile wallet with the desktop wallet so that we've got the same wallet mirrored onto both devices. This one is adding the custom network. Now, what we have is here just a widescreen version of the wallet that you would have up on the desktop, okay? So you can see here that this is just a web page version rather than just the drop-down extension version, but the address is the same and all the details are the same. It's just a lot easier for you to see. So this wallet here has the Ethereum mainnet at the moment, and you can see that this is our public address. This is the address we can share with anyone. It doesn't matter who we share this with. There's nothing that we are going to be giving away by sharing this. You can share on Twitter, socials, etc., etc. So don't worry about this. And you can also, of course, rename this account whatever you choose it to be. If you want to add more accounts, very, very simple. You can click onto here and you can create another account, and you can have multiple different accounts within the same wallet. It's absolutely fine. And adding networks is equally as simple. There's a little drop-down menu right here where it says Ethereum mainnet. You can see I've already got the BNB smart chain added, but I'm going to go through the motions of how we would actually add that and give you a couple of choices. We have got choice number one, which is clicking on add network, and you can't see it at the moment, but what you can see is a whole host of different networks that interact with the Ethereum virtual machine or the EVM. Yeah, so this is the Ethereum network as a base layer almost, and then these ones as L2s sat on top of that. And they're interacting with it and they're scaling solutions. So all of these ones, some popular ones there, Arbitrum, Phantom, Optimism, Avalanche, Polygon are all popular L2 solutions to scale Ethereum. I'm not going to get too technical though. Right, that's just the first way we could do it. But just to show you how easy that is, if you can see Polygon here, we can add that, we can approve that, and then we can dismiss that, and you can see with the drop-down menu, Polygon is now. So we can switch between these. This is going to show us BNB, which is the coin of the BNB Smart Chain Network. This one here is going to show us how much Matic we've got, which is the coin of the Polygon network. And of course, the Ether that we have, which is the coin of the Ethereum network. So I hope that that makes sense. It's super, super simple. What you will notice as I switch through these, if you just keep an eye on this actual public address here, the public address remains the same no matter which one of these different networks we're using, which keeps it super simple for those people that are new into. You can just have one address that you can utilize, and then people can send funds on different networks using the one address, right? But just be mindful that you are checking the right network for those funds they're sending. If they're sending on the Matic network, there's no good you looking for funds on the Ethereum networks. They won't be here. You'll be like, where are they? Well, it's because you haven't switched to when I said Matic network, I mean the Polygon network. You haven't switched to this one. So just ensure that you are on the right one, but you haven't got to worry about the addresses being different. So I hope that keeps it clear. There's another way we can do this as well. We can come here to the drop-down menu and we can come down to add network. And at the bottom here, we have add network manually, and it asks us to fill in these different pieces of information. So what we can do is, because there's more than 100, believe it or not, more than 100 networks that are interacting with the EVM, we might not be able to see those on that list of 10 that we just saw. So we might have to go off to the documents of the L2 scaling solution, network, blockchain, and get this information and put it in manually. I just wanted to give you an example of that by clicking here, look, and this is the academy.binance.com. And we could, if we wanted to, we could simply copy this information, come back to our wallet and paste this information into the corresponding fields. Yeah, each one of those. This is how to add a custom RPC, by the way. That's what you would search for, and then the name of the network. we'd go down, we'd add all this, and these pieces of information here. I'm not going to do it because it's already added, but you get the idea. Just mimic the information there on those 5 lines into the information here in these 5 boxes, and then you press save, and that will add that for you as well. Whichever works for you, it's absolutely fine to do either one of those ways, as long as you're getting the right information in those boxes so you're adding the network. Then I want to move on to having a look. Just click off that, sorry. We'll have a look and we'll click off that. And we'll come on to the extension wallet here and just show you so you can see it from both sides again, how it will look. That if we want to actually connect a Ledger device, if we click onto the little coloured avatar, top right hand corner here, we have got Connect Hardware Wallet. Now, the Ledger device that I'm going to be using for this demonstration is a hardwired Ledger device. It fits in the USB on the back of my iMac, and I'm going to connect that device to the cable right now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in my pin here. Just sing or something while I'm doing this. The pin is in. I'm selecting the Ethereum network. Now, we're currently, if I just change this over, look. So I'm selecting the Ethereum app on my Ledger device. So I'm clicking onto that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back here. So the it's saying application ready now on my Ledger device. I'm going to come here and I'm going to see if we can't connect to it. So we're going to connect hardware wallet. We are going to click on, because it's recognizing it already. So we're going to click onto Nano S paired and we're going to click connect. Now we might have to click this initially if it doesn't recognize it, but it might just be the fact that you haven't actually clicked onto the network already. So we're going to connect, and then that is that done. That is picked it up, and we can choose which account we want to add into our wallet at the top here. So, you know, we saw the address that doesn't stay the same. I think, oh, well, I actually want to add this one and start utilizing this one and send some funds in there. So I'm going to unlock that. And now you can see that the address has actually changed. We have a different address. If we come to our avatar, we can look now and we have Ledger 1 and Account 1. So we can switch between the two. This could be our storage of, maybe we've got 10 ETH or something, we wanted to keep those secure. We can do that absolutely fine there. And then we can have this one, which would be an account that maybe we utilize for buying and selling certain tokens, trading and doing other actions. So you can see now that we have that. As soon as we send funds into here, we can then unplug our Ledger device and those funds are safe offline. We've got to bear in mind that the Metamask wallet is a software wallet that is a hot wallet, meaning it's connected into the internet. It's not a cold storage wallet where you're disconnecting. It's connected. So you have some risk elements to that. Depending on your risk tolerance will depend on how much funds you want to leave in these browser extension wallets and how much you actually want to store offline. It's entirely up to you. But I just wanted to show you how to add that custom network, which I have, and then of course how to connect your Ledger device. If you are in need of any tutorials with regards to ledgers, I'm more than happy to share how to set up a ledger, how to connect that with Ledger Live, how to do all of the things if you haven't already done that. But I'm assuming you've already learned how to use a ledger if you are interested in watching this video. Otherwise, you'd still be just using the software Metamask wallet that we've already done in modules 1 and 2. So I hope that's been useful to you. And if you have any questions on this, by the way, please feel free to reach out. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions, whether it's through the team socials or indeed whether it's underneath this video itself in the comments. So give us a subscribe, give us a like, and I look forward to joining you in the next video where we're going to look at putting some funds into our Binance network that we've got here so that we're able then to start looking at getting ourselves some tokens.